Mr. R wanted us to learn, and I, Nate,
Shaylee, and Rayna,
from his 6th period chemistry class, have learned to a B level the following concepts of chapter 12 through 14 of our chemistry book. This is not an inclusive list, but my selection of concepts from each chapter that we will remember.
Chapter 12, Stoichiometry. In Chapter 12, we learned how to apply the conversion factors and skills we learned in the previous chapters to stoichiometry.
Stoichiometry is the calculation of quantities and chemical reaction.
we learned how to take information out of balanced chemical equations such as mole ratios and put them into conversion tables to get quantities of either volumes, moles, or representative particles of any other measurement.
Nicely said.
Chapter 13, States of Matter. In Chapter 13, we learned about the natures of each form of matter, gas, liquids, and solids. We learned how the Kelvin temperature of a substance is directly proportional to the average kinetic energy of the particles of a gas.
We also learned that atmospheric pressure at different altitudes affects the boiling points of liquids, as well as the fact that the orderly arrangement of sodium and chloride ions with the sodium chloride crystal determines the shape of that crystal.
There are also different allotropes of each crystal system: simple cubic, body-centered cubic, and face-centered cubic.
Chapter 14, the behavior of gases. In Chapter 14, we learned that compressibility is a measure of how much the volume of matter decreases under pressure, and that gas is easier to compress because the particles are further apart.
We also learned that the amount of a gas, the volume of a gas, and the temperature of that gas are all factors that affect the gas pressure.
We also learned about 4 different gas laws in Section 2, and in Section 3, the ideal gas laws, which is an equation PV equals nRT.
We hope for world peace. God bless.
Yay!